And hey guys, this is Luigi Rocks 2014, here with the finale of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In this video, we're finally gonna be beating this game after years after years of putting this walkthrough off and all that stuff, or putting off finishing it. Yeah, so finally taking on Ganon, and Link lost the Master Sword, so now he's stuck using the big Goron sword for now. As if it really does, as if that's supposed to matter anyways. Yep, so just basically what you gotta do is just go underneath Ganon and just attack his tail. And try not to get hit like I was doing. That was like the one stupid thing that kept happening, was me getting hit. Yep. So just dive right underneath, attack his tail. Also, this music for this final fight is also probably yet another one of my favorite songs from this game. In case you don't know that. But then again, I think everyone has to agree that this is probably a really good final boss fight music. Especially for a Zelda game. Oh snap. And he's weakened. Well, sort of. Gonna have to hurry and get the Master Sword. Yep. Yep, just keep rolling underneath him and hit his tail. More rolling, more tail hit whipping. Yeah, I said tail whipping. Oh yeah, this is where it gets a little more trickier. Yep, tried to do the thing, but it's like, nope, can't even land one single hit on his tail. And I think this ended up being one of the parts where I think I ended up losing all my hearts, but honestly, I don't think I do. Yep. Just keep running. Try to be a little more careful. Yeah, for some reason I can't even land one single hit. Like, are you serious? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I might be making this look difficult, but keeping this in mind, I was playing this on an actual Nintendo 64, and the controls can be such a pain in the ass at times. Sometimes even when I try to Z-target, it doesn't always do shit. Yeah, this was at the point where I just stopped giving a shit about... Oh, yeah, right here. That's where I lost all my hearts. And to be fair, that was my fault. I shouldn't have went in front of him like that, but yeah. Yeah, not that it really matters. That wasn't even the last hit anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it was so difficult trying to hit his tail. I mean, other than the fact it was probably meant to happen, like, it was supposed to add to a challenge or something. I don't know. Very well, then. Yeah, I don't even know why I ended up saving it there, but whatever. Oh yeah, I did a cut here because, yeah, my camera battery was about to die, and I didn't really felt like taking the risk of recording the ending part, and then it's like the battery dies on me. Plus, I think memory was running low, too. Alright, yep. Oh, snap. Oh, dear. Jeez, alright. Yep, and that's exactly what ends up happening, and, well, no, that's not exactly what ends up happening, but, yeah, he comes back in Wind Waker, and I guess you could say that the Link in that game is a descendant of the Link of this game, I guess. For a time, oh. Wow, it really has to be like that? Wow. Jeez. Yeah, not the kind of ending you would probably expect for a Zelda game, but apparently that's how it ended up having to be. However, even then, this had a bit of a dire consequence. Since, well, since I'm not really going to do a walkthrough on Wind Waker, I suppose I could explain the context of the story. Basically, with Zelda sending Link back to his original time, Ganon, the seal that was keeping Ganon in place, breaks, and thus Ganon causes terror around Hyrule and all that stuff. And since Link ends up being sent back to his time, nothing can seem to stop Ganon. And so, yep, Hyrule pretty much ends up losing all hope and stuff. What ends up happening in Hyrule, well, that's not really something I feel like I'm going to spoil to everyone. I mean, you guys can always find that out when you play Wind Waker yourself. But, yeah. But, yeah, you'll see that, yeah, in that game, with Link being sent back to his original time, that ended up causing some dire consequences for Hyrule. Because, you know, if Zelda had realized that the seal would only hold Ganon just temporarily, or if Zelda had realized the seal would have been a permanent thing, then I guess it, for the time being, or whatever, yeah, then there could have been a good reason to send Link back. But because it was temporarily, sending Link back to his own time probably wasn't the smartest idea. But, yeah. Anyways, with that being said, though, yeah, here we are with the end credits. The music on this is also pretty good, too. I love the end credits. I love the credits theme for this game as well. Normally I wouldn't talk much about this, but since I still got about, 5 minutes left on the video, I guess I'll go ahead and just discuss what my next walkthrough is going to be. I wasn't really intending on doing this just because those who are in my Discord server would already know what the next walkthrough after Ocarina of Time is going to be. And, of course, this wasn't something that I was never anticipating on doing, but so the next walkthrough that's going to be happening is going to be Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Now, again, just like this game, Return to Dreamland and several other walkthroughs, as mentioned in the update video, were recorded years ago. So, while it may have seemed like I may be uploading the Switch version of Return to Dreamland, keep this in mind, that is not exactly what's going to be happening. As a matter of fact, I didn't even actually anticipate there even being a Nintendo Switch version coming out at all. In fact, nobody, I don't think, even anticipated on this happening, but, yeah, a Nintendo Switch version of Kirby's Return to Dreamland came out, and the time of when I recorded the Wii version was during a time when I least expected it to happen. So, while it may seem like the walkthrough is going to be uploaded around the same month as the Switch version's coming out, just to make it clear, my next walkthrough, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, will not be recorded on Switch. It'll be, of course, recorded on the Wii, as it was recorded years before the Switch version even was released. So, just keep that in mind. I even looked up the trailer for the Switch version of Return to Dreamland, and, you know, I can't really say I'm entirely impressed with it. I mean, it doesn't look that bad at all, but personally, I just don't feel like it's really worth the money, especially when I already have the original Wii version of the game. So, I don't know. I can't really see myself ever getting my own copy of Return to Dreamland for the Switch. So just keeping that in mind. I forget the name of this guy right here. I think his name is Mondo, or Mido, or I don't even know. Honestly, I'd have to go back and rewatch some of the videos I did on this game, or watch some playthroughs to remember his name. But yeah, in that little part there, yeah, he was kind of living with some regret of what he did to Link 7 years ago, and all that stuff. Super Mario Club. I love how they actually have that mentioned in the credits, Super Mario Club. That's awesome. It's a good way to remind people that this game is made by the same company that also made the Mario games. Yeah. But yeah, I do look forward to doing the post-recording of Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Playing the game and doing a walkthrough of it was definitely quite fun too. I think there was only like one part of the game that was really tough, but other than that, it was like most of the game wasn't really that difficult at all, since most of the Kirby games were mostly meant to have fun. Some parts of the games will offer a bit of a challenge, but not like a super duper hard challenge all the time. Yep, and Link's saying goodbye to Navi the fairy. Interestingly enough, though, in Majora's Mask, Link encounters another fairy. However, it's not Navi, and the fairy he encounters in Majora's Mask ends up having a bit of a, shall we say, a bit of a foul attitude, so to speak. But, yeah. Presented by Nintendo. Yeah. I can't really say that this is really like the greatest ending, but I don't know. I mean, I guess in some ways it's okay. It's kind of not. I know a lot of people definitely would probably have a lot of mixed opinions about this game's ending, but yeah. Yeah, another moment of no dialogue whatsoever. And what ends up happening next, the world may never know. Now, if anyone who plays Majora's Mask knows that Link basically is just saying his goodbyes to Zelda and parting ways, going on his own journey and all that stuff. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my walkthrough on Ocarina of Time, and I'll see you guys on Kirby's Return to Dreamland.